You know who Kyrie Irving is? And it just popped into my head. Two words popped into my head. Relentless and RODMAN. It is relentless being around Kyrie Irving if you're a teammate. Lord knows it's relentless talking about Kyrie Irving in the media because he's always doing something or something is around him that a lot of times may not be of his own creation. But it is relentless being around him. But he reminds me so much of Dennis Rodman, not to that crazy level. Dennis Rodman, I mean,
he basically took a vacation in the middle of the season
exactly.
last year, and didn't Rodman do that during the finals?
The difference is Rodman went to Vegas, Kyrie went to Kyrie-Land to try to find himself. That's the main difference. And Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen sent out a search party for Dennis Rodman. Kyrie said, I'm going to be over here.
They knew where he was the entire time.
Just don't tell anybody. Keep that on the hush-hush and the QT, but you know where I'm at. Dennis Rodman was in so many different places in Vegas. Michael Jordan's like, what in the going on here? That's who he reminds me of, because Dennis Rodman, for whatever was going on in his history, I'm not trying to make light of it, but whatever issues he had to deal with, he was trying to figure that out. Kyrie Irving doesn't have the same kind of issues, but in terms of, all right, if I don't want to do something, I'm going to go elsewhere. That's where he reminds me so much of Dennis Rodman to a different level in this kind of generation, because Kyrie Irving, I think, does things not to try to place bad light on other things. He's worried about collateral damage when it comes to people that have been loyal to him or what people think about him. Dennis Rodman didn't give a you know what. He said, what do you think about me? It's on you. Kyrie Irving is back to that level, but not to the point that he doesn't want to alienate somebody like a Kevin Durant or keep alienating people from his past, that this way he doesn't have anybody on his side, doesn't want to feel alone.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.